What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. I'm SwipaCam. Welcome to my channel. If you are a fan of Denver Nuggets basketball, Denver Broncos football, the fan of the NFL, NBA, college sports, hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. I put content out after every game. We have some amazing videos coming out throughout the week as well. Hit that subscribe button, y'all. Now, I just got done watching the Denver Nuggets playing the Minnesota Timberwolves on January 5th, 2021. It was the second time playing the Timberwolves in a 3-day span. The Nuggets won 123-116. My initial thoughts are, I think the Nuggets found something with Facu, y'all. I know he was EuroLeague MVP. We knew he was good. I know y'all been telling me the man is good. The man can play on my Twitter, everything else, but he just had to get adjusted to the NBA speed and size. Even he said it. It's a different adjustment because everybody can play. Everybody can guard you, and everybody can move with the ball at the guard position in the NBA. And Facu, man, he gave D'Angelo Russell problems. And D'Angelo Russell ain't no slouch. This is a former all-star guard. He's not like overtly quick, but he's quick. He's quick. And Facu gave him issues. He played good defense on him today. Every time Facu keeps his hands out of down and he doesn't body check, Facu has good results. Now, obviously, when you get him in the paint, it's an issue. But the thing that Facu did well, that even Jamal Murray and Gary Harris didn't do today, is Facu prevented D'Angelo Russell and the other guards from actually getting into the lane altogether. So he played a great game. I was happy to see him play. He played 26 minutes, had 11 points, 2 assists, 1 rebound, 3 of 7 from the field, 0 of 3 from the three-point line, which, it's not great. But again, I didn't expect Facu to be a great three-point shooter, especially right away. But Facu played defense. That's really the biggest thing he brought was energy, defense. He even was cutting on the basket. He playing off of Jokic really well. It was just a good all-around game from Facu. He finished out the fourth quarter as well, so that's big time. For two games in a row, he finished out the fourth quarter. Now, again, back to the best player in the NBA. I've said it multiple times on this channel. I'm going to say it every time I have an opportunity to say it. Nikola Jokic is playing like the best player in the NBA right now. Without a doubt. Nikola Jokic tonight, 35 points, 15 rebounds, and he didn't have a good day passing today. We're expecting Jokic to have 12.8 assists a game like he's averaging. He only had 6 assists, but it wasn't his fault. Folks was missing shots. And he was still 12 for 20 in the field goal. That means he shot 60% from the field today. And it wasn't even like he played a great game. He missed some bunnies. He missed some layups. Like he was getting rebounds and he was missing the putbacks. It didn't feel like a super efficient Jokic game, but he still shot 60%, y'all. And then on top of that, he's 1 of 1 from the three-point line today. And that means he's shooting around 50% on the year through 7 games. And on top of that, he was 10 of 12 from the free throw line. What more can you ask for from a superstar player? 1 block. He had a great block. Great block on Anthony Edwards today. Great block. And he was a plus 13. He tied with Will Barton for a plus 13. Now, again, it's the same thing we talked about last game. It's just Jokic with these first quarter reach fouls, either when he's trying to stop a fast break or when Jokic is frustrated. Because, y'all, the referees missed a lot of calls on Jokic today. And it even felt like it got a little personal in the second quarter because Jokic got fouled probably 3 times and didn't get any calls. And so Jokic then was arguing with the ref on the way down the court. He had already had a technical for hanging on the rim, and then he got another technical for arguing down the court. So thankfully, because it's not when you get a technical hanging on the rim, it doesn't count towards your overall technicals for that game. So he only had 1, and so thankfully he didn't get thrown out. But they were missing a lot of calls on him in the paint. He was getting hacked, and he was looking at the ref. He was arguing with the ref. But even in spite of that, y'all, Jokic shot 20 times. He had 35 points and 15 rebounds and 6 assists. He played great. Again, best player in the NBA. Nobody's doing more for his team right now. You can go to NBA Math on Twitter, and you can look at it yourself. All the advanced stats say he is the best player in the NBA right now. Offense and defense put together. Anyway, let's move on. You already know where I stand on this. Let's move on. Now, again, y'all, I know that a lot of folk don't like Will Barton, but what did I tell you? What have I been telling you? Will Barton is valuable. He's a valuable player because tonight Will Barton had 20 points on 7 of 14 from the field, y'all. Will Barton had 20 points, 7 of 14 from the field with 7 rebounds and 3 assists. And the reason that rebounds is so important because since Porter's not out, we got to scramble for rebounds because, again, Paul Millsap Paul Millsap had 3 rebounds today, but you can't really expect him to rebound a whole bunch. He had 3 rebounds today, and so he was the second leading rebounder on the Nuggets today. He even out-rebounded Jermichael Green, who played 20 minutes. So Will Barton does valuable stuff. Again, Will Barton was 2 of 7 from the three-point line. That's not great. That's not great. But again, he was shooting them. He was putting them up. And he was 4 of 6 from the free throw line. The team as a whole just is not shooting well from the free throw line. And again, 7 of 14 from the field. So, and he was a team high tied with Jokic for a plus 13. They won the game because of Will Barton today. I know he's frustrating. I know folks don't like to see it. But man, he had a banger on a weak side rotation on a 2-3 zone, banged out. Like he's getting his spring back. You can tell it's still not all the way there. He's still getting in game shape, but he played a really good game. He played an important 36 minutes today. Gary Harris, 33 minutes. He had 10 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists, and he shot 4 of 8 from the field, y'all. He was 0-1 from the three-point line, little gun shot at the three-point line. He didn't have necessarily any wide open looks. He was 2 of 2 from the free throw line today. So look, man, Gary Harris, that's a good game for what we're getting out of Gary Harris in 2021, y'all. It's not 2017 anymore. So that's a good game. 4 of 8 from the field. It's not bad. It's not great, but we can take that and we can take good defense. The defense was a little sketch, but like I said, D'Angelo Russell had more issues with Facu than he did anybody else because Facu was getting up in him and he's smaller and he's quick. Jamal Murray, I don't know. Jamal Murray wasn't inefficient tonight. Jamal Murray had 32 minutes. He had 13 points, 1 rebound and 3 assists, and he was 3 of 7 from the field and 1 of 4 from three-point line. Again, not great. Again, he was 6 of 6 from the free throw line, so he made his free throws today, but he just didn't shoot. I mean, there's nothing else to it. He just didn't shoot. And some of it, I think he was trying to get in the flow of the offense. He was getting other people involved, and he was playing off ball as well. Like I said, Facu and Monte Morris were on ball a lot today. They were on ball a lot today. He could have played better. He could have been more aggressive. But again, I think just the way the offense was rolling, he wasn't forcing it. But again, even he had a drive in the fourth quarter that was solid. So clearly he wasn't hurting. His spring was there. He just wasn't going. For whatever reasons today, that's just how it shook out. And I'm not all the way mad at it. I know we're wanting Murray to have at least, 20 points a game now. And again, he should. Now, this is the second game in the 6th game he's played that he's had underneath 20 points. But the other games, y'all, he's averaging 27 points per game in the other 4 games he's played. So, I can't really get on him too much about that. Again, all-star player, we expect more from him. Monte Morris, 25 minutes. He only had 4 points, only had 1 rebound and 2 assists. Again, 0 turnovers, which is important. Facu had 0 turnovers today as well. Very important for your backup point guards. And he was only 1 of 3 from field and then 1 of 3 from the three-point line. And he was 1 of 4 from the free throw line. So, again, I don't know what the Nuggets are. It's just the team as a whole is struggling right now when it comes to free throws. But, y'all, Jermichael Green, Tim Connolly, what a pickup. What a pickup by Tim Connolly. Again, I've always liked Jermichael Green. We talked about him on this episode and on this channel before, but Jermichael Green, y'all, had 20 minutes. He got gassed at the end, which, again, he hadn't played all year. He was hurt. But he had 17 points and 6 rebounds and an assist, and he was 5 of 8 from the field and 3 of 3 from the three-point line, y'all. That's what you need. I'm telling you, starting power forward at some point this year. He got more time than Millsap today. He's our backup 5 too, since Hartenstein's not playing right now. Look, man, Jermichael Green is going to add a lot to this team, especially when we start playing against the Lakers and the Clippers, the Bucks. He's going to be so valuable because he's going to be that body against Anthony Davis, against Kawhi Leonard, against LeBron James. We're going to need him to be there and to be aggressive. And again, not necessarily on the perimeter, but making sure that Jokic and MPJ aren't doing the rebounding job all by themselves. But if you can put Jermichael Green at 6'9", 6'10", out on the court, rebounding and hitting his threes, playing backside defense and playing aggressive with Jokic, MPJ, and Murray, that might be all right. It's the 2 guard that we're worried about, but that might be all right. I like that. Again, game notes, y'all. The game, Murray started off attacking. He had 9 points in the first quarter, so I thought this was going to be another third piece from Murray. But again, after the first quarter, he just kind of just slowed down. He just stopped shooting. But he was killing in that first quarter. Again, Millsap played decent today. He had 10 points, 3 rebounds, and he was 0-2, unfortunately, from 3-point line, 5-9 from the field. That's greater than 50%. Jokic has some steals today, man. I don't know how many steals he has on the season, but Jokic had 3 steals tonight. Playing defense. And again, continue to remind folk, y'all. People keep saying that Jokic can't play defense. He can. He's a good team defender. He's a good interior defender. He just doesn't do the same things that you would look at from Dwight Howard or Joel Embiid. He doesn't have that kind of body, but he's in position. He shuffles his feet well. He moves his feet well. And he knows how to put his body in position to get in the way. And then on top of that, I can't really name many players that have better hands than him. So 3 steals from Nikola Jokic tonight. That's great. That's great. I'm really liking this rotation, y'all. From when the starters go out in the first quarter, Murray staying in that rotation with JaMychal Green, PJ Dozier, Facu Campazzo, and Monte Morris. Again, it's small. You can't play it against everybody, but it's a good rotation because everybody has to play so much faster. So if they can get where they're cutting, they're moving, they're diving towards the basket, and JaMychal Green is out there kicking threes. And so the great thing in the second quarter, if you noticed or if you didn't have a chance to watch the game, they were playing 5 out when JaMychal Green was in the game. Now, he would come and he would set a screen and stuff every now and then, but he would immediately pop out. And now all of a sudden, there ain't no big in the lane. So really, this is a chance for Murray, for MPJ, PJ Dozier, Gary Harris, Will Barton, especially for them to really be able to dive if they have those lineups out there. So that 5-out lineup is not bad. Again, you can't play against big lineups with that, but you can play against a lot of lineups with that. Again, Facu had a drive and assist to Green today. You know, they ran a pick and roll. Facu came off the pick and roll, and he threw the ball back over his right shoulder and hit Green right in the pocket and hit another 3-pointer. I mean, Facu and Green, Facu and a big man, Facu and Jokic is going to be a lethal combination this year. And I think that the NBA needs to be ready for the fact that the Nuggets are going to be able to deploy Jamal Murray, Monte Morris, Will Barton, and Facu Campazzo playing point guard. And you're going to have some answers for that. Again, Jokic was frustrated in that second quarter. He wasn't getting the fouls that he needed to get. You know, in the second quarter, the Nuggets were up 18 at one point, and they went into the quarter down. And again, it was a lot of things. It was the energy had kind of been sapped from the team, and then on top of that, though, the foul calls were not going their way. So Jokic was clearly getting hacked. He was getting frustrated, and then everything stopped. They stopped hitting shots, and then Minnesota picked up all this momentum because now they had the assistance from the referees because the Nuggets were arguing with the referees, and now they were attacking, they were hitting threes. Y'all, if you're a Nuggets fan, you know we love Juancho Hernangomez. Juancho tonight had 25 points, 2 off his career high, was 10 of 14 from the field, 5 of 8 from the 3-point line. He made 5 threes in the first half, and I'm looking around like, where was this? If Juancho did that with the Nugget, he would still be here. He would still be here. But again, you know, I want Juancho to win, man. So he got that 3-year, $21 million deal. This is his best game of the season. Best game in, year and a half. I mean, he was just going off. He couldn't miss. He just couldn't miss. D'Angelo Russell had 33 points, 11 assists. You know, he did play well today, but he just gets ate up on defense. He really just get ate up on defense. Anthony Edwards was cutting and diving to the baskets today. Like I said, y'all, look out for Anthony Edwards, man. But really the star of the game for Minnesota was Jared Vanderbilt, another cast off from the Denver Nuggets. He had 11 points, 5 rebounds, and he made Jokic work when he was in the game. You know, Vanderbilt came out of Kentucky with this crazy high rebound percentage. He just never could see the floor when he was with the Nuggets. But, you know, again, Beasley, Hernangomez, and Vanderbilt, they came out with an energy. They wanted to put it to the Nuggets for letting him go. And so he was playing hard. He was frustrating Jokic. But again, man, he was flopping a little bit, but he was rebounding. He was agile. I mean, he did a lot of really good things today, y'all. So look, man, my biggest takeaway from the game is that the Nuggets are still finding themselves. They're trying to find consistency with their offense and their defense. That first quarter, the Nuggets only gave up 22 points. So again, I thought that for the rest of the game, all right, you know, this is going to be a nice little blowout. We're already up 12, 14 points at the end of the first quarter. Keep it going. But again, it's just figuring out that consistency. Second unit, not letting go of the reins, not letting the team back in the game. Like, you know, you want your second unit to have a stay. So if you're up 10 when they go in, then you want to be coming back in at least up 8. And so the second unit has to get it going. They should have beat the Timberwolves today. They don't have Cat. The Timberwolves are maybe the worst team in basketball right now. So the Nuggets picked up 2 key wins. Now We got Dallas on Thursday, and this weekend we got the 76ers, who are the best record in the NBA, and that's going to be a party. That's going to be a party. So make sure that you hop on this channel on Thursday and this weekend after we play against Luka Doncic and after we play against Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons. That's going to be a party. Look, the Nuggets are 3-4. They're on the rise. I'm telling you, if we catch some momentum, if we can beat these two teams this week, the Nuggets will be back in playing in business. In business, looking for that first or second or third seed. Again, thank y'all. Thank y'all for listening. Again, if you aren't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We ain't just going to talk about game stuff. I'm going to have new videos coming out. Again, let me know what you want to talk about. Let me know what you want to hear. Leave comments. I'll talk to you in the comments. I'll respond to you. Leave comments. Yo, we're on a mission together. The Denver Nuggets is playing. They're playing really well. Let's keep it going. Nuggets play again on Thursday. I'll see y'all soon.